me. Okay, my name is Nikama. Actually, I just invited by my colleague to join this session because based on schedule, I would not in the list actually. I'm not in the list within the session. Before this, I was a deputy director of UTM KL, UTM Digital. I just joined in JB in June this year. Okay, before this, more information on that. Because we had a firewall system. In UTM, we have a dual firewall. Dual firewall meaning that we have HA, high availability. We have two firewall system. The brand of firewall is a SEM4. So from there, we can monitor the tracks, the attack. Beside that, after the firewall system, we have our what we call the antivirus server. So the antivirus server will what we call with double filters of the security if that threat passing our firewall system, because firewall is more to the networking and the packet filterings. So the second layer is a Tri Micro antivirus. So there is a lot of feature on Tri Micro antivirus. One of the feature is a DDS, deep security. You can Google DDS security. That we actually the antivirus is powerful enough. Even though I noticed that last 3 months, so the antivirus have recovered more than 20,000 what we call ransomware over the campus. You could imagine when we do have the firewall system, we do have the antivirus system, most of the ransomware will be attacking the students, the staff, and also your notebook when you connect to the network. So we have almost some of the attacking is about 100%. Some of the attacking is 90%, but the rest of 100% secure or prevent by another measure of our security. Okay, beside that, we have doubles of our devices called availability. So we cannot depend on the single point of failure. That's why when one of the firewall down, the other one we make it automatically. So you as a student can have the protection, also the security coverage 24/7. Okay, beside that, we have tier 3 data center. So tier 3 data center meaning that we have 2 unit of UPS system, the central UPS system. It's not small UPS like the home use. Now we have huge UPS system, and also we have 2 genset. Genset meaning that the power backups, powered by petrol. So in case of the network failure, okay, we also have 2 what we call the source of the power supply, because the one of the requirement to have the tier 3 certification data center, we must have different sources of power supply, because we cannot depend on single point of the failure. So if you have time later, maybe you can discuss with your lecturer to come and visit our tier 3 data center. Based on my research, it's not study, based on my finding through the Google, you can Google tier 3 data center. UTM is the only government sector that reach the tier 3 data center level. So we are the only one in the government sector that have the tier 3. You are lucky, so why not you come and visit us and see how we manage the data center. So back to that question. So we protect our security, whether through the malware attacking, DDoS attack, through the firewall system. Okay, beside that, we have the antivirus server. It's not antivirus that installed on your PC now. This is antivirus that for the networking. Beside that, we have IAM. Okay, IAM is Internet Access Management. So that's why you notice UTM is different than university. So we can protect our network even though Wi-Fi of the wired. If you plug your UTP cable on the wall, at the wall, for instance, you also, the system will come out with the pop-up menu with the pop-up with the authentications. So authentication is based on IAM, Internet Access Management. And from the IAM, we connect to our AAA what we call is a billing system. It's not to bill the student, just for the monitoring how Mac has been used by student. That's why when you open the our UTM Smart, okay, UTM Smart, there is a it's sort of like the quota. Let's say you have 30 gigabyte, and then it will show you how gig being used currently by student, for instance. Actually it's not for the quota, actually just monitoring to show you the bandwidth, the data that has been used, just for monitoring. But based on technology we have, based on knowledge that we have, we also can manage the data. Let's say later on, who knows, university decide that the student only have 30 gigabyte of the data, for instance. So we can stop at that stage, and student can start, buying another top up from us. But for the time being, just monitoring only. Okay, if you have any question that specifically for the security, we have the security expert over here, Encik Haslan Salahuddin. So he is our staff in charge in actually a lot of things. So for the current project of Encik Haslan is EduRoam. Who knows about EduRoam? EduRoam. Okay, EduRoam is a Wi-Fi SSID. Okay, if you notice, when you connect to the Wi-Fi system, the only ID available right now is only UTM Wi-Fi, right? So after this, beside UTM Wi-Fi, there is also called EduRoam. EduRoam actually is another SSID or another what we call the facility we offer to other students from other university other than UTM. So let's say your colleague from UIA, for instance, your colleague from UPN or another IPTS, they can come to university, but they will be using our EduRoam SSID instead of UTM Wi-Fi, because UTM Wi-Fi only available for UTM. So what is the advantage to the student UTM? So the advantage is what you give, you get back. So when you go into other university, for instance, we tested already, you also can access their Wi-Fi through the EduRoam. So we offer the facilities to the other student. You also have that facility. You can go anywhere. Let's say Mr. Abdullah, for instance, you are in Kuala Lumpur, for instance, at UPN. You can go to the University Putra Malaysia. You just search for the EduRoam and log in your UTM ID. UTM ID or your authentication, you can get access to that. That is the latest facility that offered by UTM Digital.